This is Snake. Can you hear me? Good. The mission is simple. Put your geek pants on and infiltrate Foxhound. If you need backup, contact Ken and Chris on their codec frequency. Ready? Snake out.
It is time for Geek Pants, starring Kenneth Livitski and Christopher Mercier. Geek Pants for you.
Was very nice.
Well, you know, there's not too
Soothing
many things,
to my ears.
not too many things I can't do, just so we're clear.
I believe it. Well, you've done the introduction with a beautiful song.
Yes, I did.
Yes, and today we will be talking about The Meg,
The Meg!
starring Jason Statham in
And
all
only
his
Jason
manly glory.
Yeah. Yeah.
But first, Chris,
But
I want
first...
to take you on a walk down memory lane.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right? I want
Okay.
to show you some stuff that you might, you haven't really seen in a while.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, so, what did we do a lot when we were kids, Chris? Did we create our own comic books?
Of course we did. Created our own comic books, our own superheroes. I created, actually, one of the first I ever created was Frogman.
Frogman was a great character.
I created Frogman, and little did I realize that Spider-Man had done a Frogman before that.
Yep.
I did a Catman.
I also did a Catman.
Yeah.
He was basically just Batman and Wolverine mixed together.
Mine was just Batman without the cape. But I also did Goat Boy, of course.
Goat Boy was amazing.
Goat Boy, Flannel
I
Man.
loved some Goat Boy.
Yeah.
I was pretty big into Tridon.
Oh yes, I do remember this Tridon that you speak of.
Do you remember
Was it
this
John Tridon?
This gentleman right here.
Of course I remember this gentleman right here. John Tridon.
Look at that. Look at that. John Edward.
Oh, right. Jet.
He was...
Probably the first time you've ever made that connection, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
Ah, yes.
Tridon number 6.
Dragon Comics.
And we were really big into, the flashy, ridiculous covers of the 90s. So,
Well, we were, like, part and parcel.
So I did everything. I mean, I did cutout covers.
J-U-R-K for jerk.
That jerk. That jerk.
That yerk.
Here's Cyborg Cop number 1.
Oh, fuck, I forgot all about Cyborg
Look
Cop.
look at this.
Wow. $4.15.
You know, it's because I had that fort at Government Road.
Yeah.
And I had a yard sale to sell my comic books, and I priced them with my grandparents. Jeez.
Jeez. I didn't. Now he game here?
How about the Silver Thing?
Ah!
Number 1. Lots of number 1 issues here.
That looks a lot like a Silver Surfer.
Yeah, it's a Silver Surfer Iceman.
You yerk again.
Look at, he literally fights Galactus.
No, that's not Galactus, is it?
Don't sue me, Marvel. Don't sue me.
To be continued in Evil Entertainment Part 2, Tridon number 8.
Oh, Razor Blades. The Razor Blades was essentially my Avengers.
Yeah, I remember the Razor Blades. Yep.
How about Violenter Cosmic? Remember when Darker Image happened?
Oh yes.
I made Violenter
Cosmic. That's correct. Yeah.
See, you get Pinhead ripoff there. Good stuff. Battlefield.
Yeah.
It's just the cover's just a battlefield, and then at the bottom here versus Fog. He's gonna fight some Fog.
What's this? Gina?
Gina.
This place is then, I thought. Must be bigger than.
Mm-hmm. Look at this cover.
In the other portal.
Eat your.
See, now you can actually see you're getting better at the
Eat your fucking heart out, Rob Liefeld. I draw feet.
Yeah, you do draw feet, and you also... Well, actually, you didn't do wrists, so...
I also rip off your characters, because...
Yep.
That's not bad, Rock. That's Lockjaw right there.
Yep.
Oh, look at Cyber Cop got an issue 2.
He managed to make a second issue. Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Glowman.
Glowman!
Glowman
yeah!
is Tridon's brother.
I remember Glowman.
This is
That's
issue number
right.
2, apparently.
And then Tridon.
This is now we're leading into the death of Tridon. Very sad. This
very
is
quick too.
The
Royal
introduction.
Bay.
The
Nice.
introduction to Range.
That's hilarious. I wish I had actually kept mine. I still have a bunch of my drawings where I did like
This
Marvel
is
cards
the
type
actual.
of things.
This is the death of Tridon issue. It has.
Oh my god!
It has a wax paper cover.
This I remember. This
You remember those from
the
5
fucking-
Mile?
Yes.
The portfolios.
I still have it.
Yeah.
My Goat Boy stuff is actually in this. So I did like the Marvel Comics style cards. So it's a picture with like the ratings and everything.
That's so great.
The origin.
This is so great. This is.
Oh my god.
Death of Superman was huge when we were doing this.
With
So
the
look at
wax paper cover.
this wax paper cover. That was red at one time. It's kind of just,
Look
at this.
you can't
Look at
top
this.
a wax paper cover.
Grrrr!
You know what? You're a big fan of Walt Simonson. Speaking of artists, Walt Simonson, because it's all splash pages.
Yeah. Oof. Look at that.
Yeah.
Throws a knife at Tridon and kills him. What a bitch way to go out. Oh! Burn, baby. Burn, Tridon. Burn. Now he's lighting him on fire now.
Yeah.
And he's drowning him. There's a pool somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
Oh.
he's dead. Oh. Okay. All right.
This is just straight up murder. That
Yep,
was a
straight
murder.
up murder.
But
It's a murder issue.
it was a big issue. So it came with this little
Oh no.
casket right
Oh
here.
jeez.
Oh.
Oh my god. That is.
Because when you bury your loved ones, you just do it with no shirt and cover in blood.
You don't clean them up at
No.
all. Don't
No.
even put fucking
And a fold-out
shoes
poster.
or socks on. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Look at this. Oh.
I wonder if this is Mr. Fantastic Rubber Band. Yeah, that's right. That's who that
He's
is.
got long hair, though. It's totally different.
Oh, I know, but he's also called Rubber Band.
Silver Thing is packing, by the
And
way.
you just superimpose the no, those are the exact same colors, blue and white. You
Yeah,
just didn't
totally,
do.
totally.
And who's that guy? Looks like the thing.
Yeah, that's Lockjaw. He's very
Yes,
naked in this
Lockjaw.
picture, apparently.
Good thing his head is covering his dick.
Yeah. Glowman's got the Infinity Gauntlet.
I love how your guys all look like wrestlers. Like all your superheroes look like wrestlers. Mine look like rip-offs of like Spider-Man and Batman. And
Yours were great. Yours were actually really fantastic.
I gotta, you know what? I'll try to find them and bring them.
I was gonna actually show you that I found drawings from 2002. I actually was getting better. Look at these.
Oh, I know you were getting better.
These-
Oh yeah, so this is when I
this
started.
is like
I
my
started doing
character
similar
drawing.
stuff. I remember, yeah, because we were going back to do that. Blood red.
Blood red,
Okay.
Yeah. Not red blood. Oh, there's my Catman,
Yes.
Batman,
Yeah, it is very much Batman.
and Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah.
Yeah.
Lockjaw, you put pants on. Very nice.
Yep.
Zulu, that's actually good. I like Zulu. That's really good. Deranged is
Chris,
Homicide. Okay.
do you remember?
Captain Canada.
Do you remember a character named Blade?
I do remember a character named Blade.
Do you remember Animal Comics? I have some of your comics.
Oject. Okay.
All right.
Blade versus Batboy and Mighty Man.
Look at that.
I'm kill you, Blade.
Yep.
Yeah, I was Splash Page kid too.
Yeah.
You die, Blade. Gee, and I thought this be easy.
Oh, what an issue.
Continued. Okay, and
Yep.
alright, well, let's go Blade versus Mighty Man. I will kill Blade. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Die.
A little bit better.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
That's nice, eh?
Good.
Like, he's this, and it's... Oh, because he's flying like this.
Yeah.
That's
He's
fun.
like Benzema with pink booties.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the gloves of eternity. Okay,
All
that's
right.
cool.
I did it.
I did it. Got him. I got him.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, hey, they're worth $5 a piece. So, Animal Comics' greatest hero with the gloves of eternity. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing. This is so fucking fun. Animal Comics.
Trip down memory lane. Actually, that's not bad. Look at it. I even started drawing logos.
Yeah, you did. Ooh, Midler. Midler? I don't get it. The fog? Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's cool. The Goblin? HL? Oh, Howard Lewis Allen. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Oceano! Or Oceano?
Oceano.
Oceano sounds cooler.
It does, yeah.
It does,
You
eh?
said it?
Solar? Oh, no, there's already Solar.
There's another one
What is
now.
it, the Nuclear Man? Headhunter? Oh, this looks really good. Final Fantasy Squall.
I drew a squall.
Which is weird that you would draw a squall.
I did. I drew a lot of weird things, actually.
That's cool. That's very cool.
This was all during my art classes.
Ah! This is a game that they should remake.
Absolutely.
Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, that was awesome. I loved Soul Reaver.
So good.
Soul Reaver 2, I wish I played more of, because that looked amazing.
Cyclops.
Oh, I can read. Roadhouse. Oh, wow, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, you started to get really good.
And then I just stopped. It's weird.
It's probably because at that point you started jerking off. You had better things to
The
do.
carpal tunnel was real.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You're like, hey, this is fun and all, but this, wow, this is, woo, this is so good.
If you're interested in buying any of these issues, we'll have them at geekpantsmedia.com in the future.
Hell, you know what? If you send us an Insta question and we answer it, you might actually get one of these. You might win one of these, guys.
You might.
This is like high quality stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it'll be a photocopy because we can't actually give you the real version.
Well, so Cyborg Cop number 1 is worth $4.15, so I mean.
Oh man, mine were $5.
I know.
I don't see it, but
Silver Thing was worth more.
well, it's first issue.
I had a really bad one. I can't find it, but it was called Ice Master. And it was basically just a guy having a shower, and then the shower turns to ice, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm ice now!" And that was it. That was the first issue.
Oh, he didn't even master ice at that point?
No.
Oh, I guess you want to have a story arc, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It should have been called Soon to Be Ice Master.
soon to be Ice.
All right, well,
Ice Master begins.
that was a funny trip down memory lane.
Yeah, I you enjoy that.
Yeah, I'll try to dig up some of the old stuff. I can't remember. I stopped actually doing the books themselves. Because my idea was then to like write actual prose stories.
Yeah.
And then have like the characters with their origins in the back, so that you would go, oh, that's him and him and him, and then you'd read it and go, oh, okay. But anyway, so that was cute.
That was cute. That was good. Cute. Chris Wojak.
Yeah, Wojak. I was like, what the fuck?
He's not a reject. He's a Wojak. That's funny.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
All right. So, anyways, the Meg.
The Meg.
The Meg.
Yeah. So in the same vein with Venom, watching the Meg, I had a lot of fun watching this movie.
Tons of fun.
It reminded me of. It actually reminded me a lot of like. What was it? Deep Blue Sea. There had some Deep Blue Sea type stuff with it, like
the
even,
underwater.
Well,
friggin'
laboratory. Yeah,
laboratory.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes.
That's nice. I like that. But yeah, so like that was cool. I mean, it's funny too because like this was a movie that the critics actually shat on too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They savaged this one, and I was like, well, what movie did you think you were getting?
Yeah, I was like, this is a movie about a giant shark versus Jason Statham.
I was gonna say like they build it like Jason Statham versus a shark.
And guess what you get? Jason Statham versus a shark.
Yeah, you know, and I mean.
Yep. I wasn't expecting anything more than that. I got exactly what I expected.
Yeah, exactly. Like at no point in time was I going like, and I didn't want anything more.
Yeah.
I was happy with what we were getting. The setup was great, where they go the furthest they've ever gone underwater in the Marianas Trench.
Yeah.
Like even the beginning where they have, they're in like the Marianas Trench in that submarine, and Statham's trying to get all these guys out.
Yeah.
And then at one point he literally just goes, "We gotta go now." And they're like, "But there's more people." And he's like, "We gotta go now." And they all think he's crazy and he's been blackballed, even though he's the best deep sea diver, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they hold him accountable for the deaths, even though he saw something that no one else saw, right? And they play up the insanity part really well.
Yeah.
I love the part where even he's almost starting to second guess himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But but anyway, yeah. So then they go down again, and trouble brews. But I mean, what I liked was, so we saw the trailers, so we know it's a giant shark.
Yeah.
We know it's like the biggest shark. It's the Megalodon.
Yep.
Which, actually, they made a Megalodon movie in the past, like in the 80s, 70s or whatever.
They've made tons.
Right.
Like,
And this is
Sci-Fi
also
Channel picks that stuff up.
A shit ton of books, too.
Yeah.
So, it's not like this is just brand new by any means, but, I mean, all it was just exploring.
Yeah, it's a very popular book series. It's actually basically Jurassic Park underwater.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they explore the furthest depths of the Marianas Trench, and because they go past a point where no one has ever gone
There's like this cloud, right?
Yeah.
And this cloud kind of holds, a temperature where animals can't cross through or
That's
something?
right. So, the previous animals don't venture past that cloud point, and the other animals that are underneath it don't venture above. They can't. They can't. So then they breach that point to go past it, right? And they're literally they were just looking around? Like, what were they looking for exactly?
It was just research. Just
okay,
going
that's
down,
right.
taking a look around, seeing if there's any animals. I mean...
Yeah, and then just... okay. So then...
flying blind.
That's right, flying blind. And then...
yeah.
And they get attacked by something. And what I liked is that they do the same thing that most good creature features do, is they tease showing you the creature, and especially because even though we saw the trailers, I was refreshed to see, like, we don't see it right away. We don't see it right away, and then even when we do kind of see it, it's quick, I actually do like how quickly they managed to get Statham back there to find them, to get them out.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that later, and I was like, that's a very quick passage of time. You know what I mean? Like, they literally go, okay, we're fucked. We need him. And they're like, no, but he's the only one. And then, so then they find him, and it's not like they're...
I love where he's at, too. Like, he's just this drunk.
Yeah. A drunk that looks like he doesn't drink at all. Though.
Exactly.
He's like jacked. He's still in like impeccable shape.
He's just feeding his fucking muscles.
Yeah, exactly. His protein shake beers. I mean, like, I've always liked Jason Statham.
Me too.
Me
too. It's just even before he got big, like with Transporter and stuff. I guess that's kind of where he like hit that level of he's getting bigger, right? Because he was
because it was
he was
Lock,
in the
Stock.
one. He was in the one with Jet Li.
Yeah, no, it started with Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah.
And Snatch.
Yeah, he did all those British kind of crime films. We didn't get into like the big action until like later.
Well, no, but Transporter I think was the first one I saw him in.
I loved him in Ghost of Mars, the John Carpenter film.
Yeah, Ghost of Mars. He was just one of those guys, and we talk about it all the time on the show, is that he just became one of those guys that, like, when we see him...
You just recognized him.
We're just like, oh, he's in this movie.
Yeah.
And Ghost of Mars isn't a good movie.
No.
I mean, I liked it when I first watched it.
I enjoyed it.
I've rewatched it since, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is actually pretty fucking bad.
Well, it was originally supposed to be an Escape from Mars movie, like Escape from New York.
Yeah, but even knowing that, which I didn't know, I didn't realize that, but even, like, reassessing it, I'm still just kind of like, Escape from New York. Or Escape from LA, that's right. That's the one that killed the franchise.
New York was awesome. LA was just... late John Carpenter. I love John Carpenter, but late John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Statham just became one of those guys where I would perk up. Yeah, in the one, he was great in the one.
He was awesome in the one.
And then the Transporter, that's right, it was after the one.
And then War with Jet Li, he got back together with Jet Li.
War was really good.
Yeah.
Didn't get as much as it should have, because a lot of people shat on that one.
Yeah.
But that was really good. I really liked it. Every time I see him, I'm like, okay, all right. I kind of have a feeling. Parker's the only one within recent memory that I was like,
I actually like that. It was different. It was different than his usual stuff.
I guess part of it is because I was a big fan of Payback.
Okay.
And it's the same character. It's the Parker Porter character.
Right. Yeah.
And this one is more played for laughs.
Okay.
It's more slapstick. Or not slapstick, but it's a funnier, sort of almost like a rom-com type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Mel Gibson's Porter he wasn't really a guy you would want to hang out with.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, he was a pretty big slime bag at times.
He was a dirtbag.
Yeah.
He just wanted to get out.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was a good guy. He just wanted out. He got wronged, so he was just going to get back for his $70,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all he wants is $70,000. I won't take more than that. I just want my $70,000
for $70,000. I got shirts worth more than that. You know. So that's part of the reason why I wasn't really a big fan of it, and also I've tried watching it. It's a garbage movie. It's not good. He's good in it, you know, even though he really just plays himself.
He's always just playing himself.
But it works. Like, even the mechanic was only really good because of him.
Didn't like the sequel, though.
I didn't watch the sequel because I saw the trailers and I was like, I don't know.
I did not like it. The first one is awesome.
But yeah, so immediately, like, you kind of know what you're getting into with Jason Statham's character. But I do like the PTSD that he's got, because he's not in the best place, and he's got to go back, and he's got to get, like, back in that mindset.
Knowing what's down there.
Yeah, knowing what's down there, or at least having an idea, a better idea than what they have.
Yeah.
And then when we realize that it is this giant shark, right? And they manage to get free, except for Hero from Heroes.
Yep.
You know, he dies.
Masioka.
And I knew it too. As soon as he was writing a letter to his wife, I was like, "You're dead."
Yeah, you're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah.
And
never write a letter to your wife in these movies.
Yeah, if you're ever in a movie, don't ever basically say I'm dying. So make sure she gets this letter.
Yeah.
Because you're dead.
It's bottom of the ocean. How's that letter getting?
Yeah, and the worst part is that he dies later, so she's never getting that letter.
Right. Exactly.
She's never getting that. She finds out, obviously, that her husband is dead, but, you know, she doesn't get that letter that's basically tells her that he loves her and he's happy and all this other stuff. But, one of the things I remember thinking right away was, so when they have that huge blast of fire or whatever, the explosion, right? So it blows the sub up with the remaining survivors plus the Meg.
Yeah.
I remember thinking right away, like, okay, so then there's a giant hole in this spot now, so what's stopping anything else from coming up? And they immediately sit there and go, no, it opened and then it closed. And I was like, okay. Yes. All right, I'm fine with that, because I do remember for about 5-10 minutes just thinking, okay, well, that's gonna come back, but it's not gonna be good, like, because if they don't touch upon it, then I'm gonna go, yeah, should have at least said something, but they must have read my mind, because they were like, no, it's closed. So that's it.
Seriously.
So it's just this shark that got out. That's it. Nothing else. So we're fine. So as long as we don't go back down there, which because of the money it made, there's gonna be a Meg 2.
Oh yeah. There's like 5 books.
But I'm like, for me in this situation, it's like, okay, so if this happened the first time around, why would you go back down there? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess if it's the cure for cancer, like if the cure for cancer is literally there, I guess you could argue if you get enough of the military
it's worth it.
Ready and say, okay, so we're going to go down there, we're going to get the cure for cancer, there's a very good chance that 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 giant fucking prehistoric sharks called the megalodons will show up. So just be ready to destroy them immediately, right? Okay. So I mentioned 1 or 2 sharks. A little bit of foreshadowing, a little bit of spoilers here. I love that they do the one shark, and they contain it, kill it, and then immediately introduce the second shark.
Which is twice the size. And
eats the first shark.
Yeah.
He's so big that he eats the first shark. I was like, because I remember thinking, like, there's got to be more to this, and I kept thinking, like, because they had the big open jaw, and I thought, okay, maybe he's not really dead. Even though that poison, like, visually looked really cool. Oh, I forgot to mention that they got the one scene where he almost kicks the shark in the face. We talked about this, and I'm like, Jason Statham's going to punch the shark in the face. Yeah. Okay? If Tomb Raider did it in Tomb Raider 2, he's going to punch the giant shark in the face. Almost does the kick, when she's pulling him out. Yeah. foot comes up, just barely gets bit off. I was like, oh, you should have just kicked the fucking thing in the face. But yeah, like, I thought that was a great swerve when they introduced a second, even larger shark.
Yeah.
You know? And then the rest of the movie is just them, of course, now trying to kill the bigger, badder shark and trying to keep it away from civilization.
Mm-hmm.
But it does kind of lead into a couple of scenes where I'm just like, I love the overhead shots where they're shooting through the water and you see how big he is.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I thought that was really cool. I even like the subtext with Statham hooking up with the head scientist.
Mm-hmm.
And the instant rapport with her daughter.
She was cute.
She was super cute.
And she was so good.
She was great.
She is
When she called him crazy?
Mei Ying.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the character name, Mei Ying. Yeah, that little girl, heart of the film, absolutely.
Crazy Pants, I think she called him, or something like that. I can't remember. It was something crazy.
Crazy. Hey, crazy. Maybe she's called him crazy.
Maybe, it might have been crazy. Hey, crazy.
She had such great chemistry with him.
Yeah.
And it was so adorable.
They had the best chemistry in the whole movie.
Easily.
Although, he and the mom also had really good chemistry,
yes,
too, which was really good. I mean, they're all pretty much stock characters, but they're really well-acted stock characters.
Well, it's a large ensemble cast.
Which is smart, too.
But they're all, like, they all play their roles great. But the chemistry between them was all amazing, too. Like, it feels like an actual group of friends and co-workers.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, even with Statham's character, when he comes in, he's, like, the crazy outsider.
Yeah.
You know, but sure, his ex-wife is on there, and, you know, and he's got a history with a couple of these people, and it's antagonistic. But once he starts, like, helping out, the ones that don't know him from his crazy past
mm-hmm.
are like, okay, well, you know, he's helping us out, he
yeah.
saved lives and stuff like that. But, like, special effects were actually really well done.
They're really good. There's a couple rough parts.
There are a couple rough parts.
Like, it goes from, like, almost sci-fi quality in a few scenes, like made for TV, Sharknado in a couple.
That's true. That is
the
true.
underwater
right.
stuff was kind of rough at times. Like, the shark was pretty fake when it was deep in the trench. Those deep trench shots.
The trench shots, yeah, that's right.
But when it comes up to the surface, like, it looked damn good at times.
It did look... I thought it would look really good. The, what was it? The whale carcass?
Yeah.
The whale carcass was disgusting.
That was gross.
That was so gross. Rainn Wilson's character.
He was so good.
I loved his character. What I didn't like was that you knew he was kind of a slime ball.
Yeah.
They made him seem like a slime ball right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of just left it in the background. I wish that they would have left it where, like, he initially starts off like a slime ball. But that's just how he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a legit nice guy. But the second that he was just like, oh yeah, we'll send help, I was like, you're not sending fucking help. You're not sending.
And immediately he's hunted for it on a boat.
And then he's dead.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that thing's dead. Go check it out. He's like, oh, this is a whale.
yeah, exactly. Oh, it's a whale. Oh shit.
Yeah. Seeing those humpbacks get killed was sad.
Yeah. Yeah, the only part that really...
Like, as soon as they introduce a mother and its child, I was like, aww.
I know. It's like,
bastards.
why the fuck would you do that?
Bastards.
You know, there was two parts where... And this kind of reminded me of, like, Jurassic World with the, Mosasaurus, yeah. Where, so the Meg is swimming in open waters.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that are aware of its existence are obviously the scientists that brought him
mm-hmm.
to our world, so to speak. But no one else in the entire world with submarines or sonar or anything shows this giant fucking thing. Like, nobody goes, wait a minute, it almost looks like a giant shark is swimming around. Maybe we should check it out.
Apparently there's just no submarines in that area.
Not only that, there's a giant shark. No one goes, let's call in the National Guard. Let's call in anybody. No, let's call in these work-for-hire mercenaries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you said, hey, there's a giant fucking shark swimming around in the ocean, even if they thought you were crazy, you just needed one person to go, no, you need to see this.
Didn't they try calling someone and they didn't believe them? Like, they laughed at them or something?
Yeah, but I mean...
how'd that go?
Yeah, that's right, but I mean, send a video.
Yeah. Okay, how about this?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a
Hey,
big ass shark.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just thought that, I remember that parts where they were trying to, almost like, I mean, I get it, okay, like, yeah, a giant shark, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
but at the same time, sonar doesn't pick up this thing, you know, it's a movie, I know.
It's a movie.
I know. The other part that took me out of the movie was when they were actually swimming towards people at the beach scenes.
The beach scenes, yeah.
Because the beach scenes, I was like, this would have been like a fucking buffet for that shark. I think he maybe have killed 2 or 3 people there.
He hardly ate anyone.
It should have just been like, arf,
Just
arf,
up,
arf,
ooh.
like 4 or 5 people in one gulp, you
Yeah.
know? I know it's a PG-13 movie. I get that.
Apparently, it's really violent. Like the book, really violent. Actual fans of the book were disappointed with the film because it was so PG. I guess it would be the same feeling Jurassic Park fans had with the movie.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I can see
you
that.
want PG-13, you can't really show people getting decapitated and intestines flying out.
Yeah, but it's not like the book was that violent, like that graphic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, there's some of the stuff, yeah, obviously there's a graphic nature to it, but I mean, it's not like they had a scene where the raptors are just hanging out, gorging on the stomach, looking up, going like, no, we're
spaghetti style.
you know? Yeah, exactly. Just like, no, it wasn't like that. But I mean, like, I could see them being like,
I get what you're saying about the beach scene. I love how the balloon guy gets popped.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. Where now you get the scope of how big this thing is. That was great. I actually still like. I really like the shot where the second Meg eats the first Meg.
Mm-hmm.
That was an incredible
As soon
shot.
as that big bearded guy fell in the water and he's just like, ah,
Yeah,
I was
I know,
like,
I was
another
like-
shark's coming.
I was like, well, he's dead.
Yeah, another
He's
shark is
so
coming. And sure enough, boom, swallowed.
And he's actually a really good actor. I really like him. I watched him in Lady Dynamite, a Netflix show
Okay.
by Maria Bamford.
Okay.
She's a comedian.
Yeah.
It's 2 seasons, but it's actually really cool because she's like, I don't want to get too much into it. I can't remember exactly what kind of, like she struggles with depression.
Mm-hmm.
So the show tackles her everyday life dealing with depression, while at the same time dealing with the creation of a Netflix show for Netflix.
Yeah.
While at the same time meeting people and stuff like that. And it's actually a ridiculously great show. Like, I watched both seasons and I was just like, holy shit. And it gets just bonkers. But he's in it. He plays the boyfriend, who she ends up marrying in real life. Not the actor himself,
Okay.
but the guy he's playing. So that was really cool. So I like him. But yeah, first thing I saw when he's just literally like, everything's fine. I'm like, you're dead.
Yeah.
So it's,
You're dead.
you don't write a goodbye note to your loved ones. You don't suddenly just react like nothing's wrong, even though
Yeah.
you're in the middle of the fucking ocean. And even though you just got rid of one giant shark.
Yeah.
There's other sharks around.
Yeah.
There's Portuguese man of war out there. There's the Kraken. The Kraken.
Gotta watch out for the Kraken.
But yeah, belly flop into the water. Just
Yeah.
stroll. But yes.
It's okay. You got a giant shark that's just bleeding all into the water from the boat right now. Have a swim.
Yeah. Are other sharks attracted to
Swim.
blood? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Except for shark blood.
Except
That's
for shark
true.
blood.
Shark blood, they're not attracted to. They actually fuck off.
Unless it's Meg shark blood. Then they come in as a fucking army.
Yeah, which
that was pretty sweet.
that
though.
was a
That
badass
was
ending.
pretty awesome.
I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
The stab from Statham, I rolled my eyes, but the rest of it, when they're just gorging on him, I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
They all backed off, and then they're like, oh, he's down, let's go! Kicking the fucking thing when he's
Yeah.
down. I was like, oh, fuck, that's funny. Yeah, I have to agree, like, this year's been, lately when I go to the movies, I'm like, I gotta go for a big deal, but like I was saying, I watched Bohemian Rhapsody
Yeah.
last night, and that was just, first of all, it's an amazing movie, but it's just a lot of fun. Like, I was smiling through most of the movie, because, I mean, it's a little bit more a lighthearted look at his life, but
Okay.
it's still really good. They do tackle some of the stuff, but so good. But yeah, so it's just more or less just going to see movies just for the sake of seeing movies, like
Mhm.
having a fun night out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And I think it's refreshing too, because I'm not walking out of the movie going like, well, they didn't do this right, and they didn't do this right, and this character would never say do these things, so
Mhm.
I'm actually like coming out like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
It was a fun 2 hours.
woo,
Yeah.
you know? So, And I mean, like, it stayed with me enough that I'm like, yeah, when it goes out on theater, I'll buy, or on video, I'll buy that one too. Like,
Yeah.
And it made bank too.
This made bank. I eat my words. Earlier in the year, I think we actually
both.
talked
I
about
think
it.
we both
I
said
was like, unfortunately, this is the biggest bomb of the year.
yeah.
Statham is awesome, but Statham cannot headline a movie that's going to make hundreds of millions.
And yet,
it made hundreds of millions.
and the budget was what, 200 mil?
They did it very smart though too. They co-produced it with Chinese companies.
Yes.
And then they loaded it with Chinese actors.
Yep.
So it would speak to the Chinese public.
Oh yeah. No, they were
And
really,
it made
really
a lot.
smart, but it
Yeah.
just killed it.
530 million worldwide
On a budget of what?
on a budget of like 100 maybe.
It was 100?
I think so. Yeah, it was
I
100
thought it was
million.
closer to 2.
Well, no.
But even
I'll have to
regardless,
look. I mean,
regardless, it's
regardless,
still profitable.
this made 150 million more than the last Star Wars film.
It's ridiculous.
The Meg made more than a Star Wars film.
Was the Star Wars film Solo though?
Absolutely.
The movie that killed any potential Star Wars spin-off
Yeah.
film.
Really, it did.
Boba Fett
Did.
would have
Canceled.
made bank.
That
It
would
got
have made
canceled.
bank. That would have
It
made
got
bank.
canceled, even though apparently, like one of the guys I work with, John Adam Graham, he had
Shut
said
up.
that Solo's actually really good.
I believe that it's
I
probably
feel like
good.
it's better than we think it's going to be, simply because like I don't bleed Star Wars.
I don't.
I like the Star Wars movies, but I've always been more of a Star Trek guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if I were to bleed one Star franchise over the other, it'd be Star Trek, and it'd be Next Generation. Captain Picard, represent, right?
Spaceballs.
Oh yeah, also
Yeah.
the Schwartz.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Oh man, that's
Oh.
another movie prime for a remake.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
spoof the new ones.
Yeah. I mean, Mel Brooks wanted to do it, but then he was kind of like, "How do I do it without John Candy and Joan Allen?"
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
I mean-
Joan Allen?
Yeah, she was the robot in it. The C-3PO ripoff. Or not Joan Allen. Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers, yeah.
Thank you. Joan Allen is an actress too. Really great actress. From the Bourne movies.
I was like,
she
wait a minute. I'm picturing someone
would have been
entirely.
really young in
Because I
that
was
movie.
picturing Joan Rivers, and of course I couldn't think of her last name either. Because
Yeah.
I was like, Crawford? Nope,
Nope.
that's wrong.
Rivers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I feel like if you do it now with the new movies,
Mhm.
but I mean they don't really do spoof movies right now.
They've kind of died down again.
Yeah, I think
They're
disaster movie. I
so
think.
ridiculous.
Wow, disaster movie was, and those types like that whole that writing group, because they did like this is Spartan, and then they did like disaster movie and scary movie and
Not another teen movie.
epic movie. Not another teen movie was good though.
That was,
That was
good.
funny.
That
That
was
was
good.
legit funny.
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Represent. That was legit funny though. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
But
I
there's
even
a
like the part where the black
huge
kid is
stray.
just like, "Oh, I'm just here to say damn and shit," and then he says that in the entire movie.
Oh, that's whack.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, that's whack, shit, damn." Anyway, so what else do we got? Like, I mean,
I wish it had a more memorable score to it. It would have. I think I would have liked a catchy theme like John Williams' Jaws.
yeah, I agree.
The score is very forgettable.
Yeah, I couldn't
and-
come up with any sort of
and-
anything.
I'm a creature feature fanatic.
I'm a huge fan of
I
creature features
love
myself.
I
and
love
yeah.
really memorable scores.
And
of those.
it also really helps sell it too.
Yeah.
I think that's probably that's part and parcel with them not taking themselves too seriously.
Mm,
So it's just throwaway music.
yeah.
But I agree, like with Jurassic Park, which is a creature feature. Don't make any bones about it. But
Mhm.
you know, you mentioned Jaws; it's the same thing.
Yep.
But I even remember like Leviathan from way back, like
Mhm.
early '90s.
Yeah.
And even that had a memorable score. You
Mhm.
know, hell, even The Abyss, not a creature feature per se.
The Abyss is such an incredible film.
Oh my god!
So good.
Wow.
So good. I think I'm pretty much done talking about the Meg. But before we wrap up,
I'm not ready to wrap up, son.
Wait, are you done with the Meg?
I've got nothing else to say. I mean, I give
Hey,
that
super
actually,
fun. Super fun.
I give that
love
like
it.
3.5 Chris heads because like while there are some things about the movie that you can take it or leave it,
Mhm.
it's just a really fun movie. And if you go into it thinking to yourself, I'm gonna have a lot of fun, you know,
You're gonna have a lot of fun.
you're gonna have a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
You know, I did mention like it did kind of have like a Deep Blue Sea vibe. that's probably still one of my favorite shark movies.
Mm-hmm.
That and Jaws, they're both.
Well, that kind of leads into what's your top 3 favorite shark films, Chris?
Okay, all right. So Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws is number 1.
Yeah.
Jaws is the cake taker.
Mm-hmm.
Even now.
Jaws 1, right?
Yes. Jaws
Not Jaws 3 with
3D. You mean?
3D with Dennis Quaid. No.
And even Jaws 2. Jaws 2 is all right. Like it's good.
Jaws: The Revenge, where the shark is doing the walk on the water, like a dolphin.
Or
good times.
Actually hunting down this part, like the family.
The family itself.
They leave. They leave. They go across the world, so to speak, and the shark knows.
Yeah.
We took a plane. No. I know where you are.
Even though it's a totally different shark, because they kill the shark in every movie. Yeah.
Regardless, so Jaws 1, hands down, the best. Deep Blue Sea.
Yep.
My second favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it would have to be the Meg then, because I can't think of any other shark movie now that I think about it.
Yeah. For me, the Meg is probably number 4.
Well, I thought we were doing top 3.
Yeah, I know, but I would put Meg number 4 because number 3 for me, number 1, 2 is the same as you.
Okay.
Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, amazing. Number 3, The Shallows. Love that film.
Didn't watch that.
Amazing.
That's the one with Blake Lively, right?
Yeah, so
yeah.
good.
See, actually, that looked really good.
So
that
good.
looked really good,
Yes,
and I thought that was one of those movies.
Another one like, you can rent from me one day.
That's either going to help push Blake Lively up higher because it's pretty much just her doing it.
Yeah.
So it's a solo run, so to speak.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Open Water.
Open Water is really good.
Open Water was really good. I would actually say that bumps the Meg because I remember watching that, and the entire time I'm watching it, I thought these people are actually going to get out.
Yeah.
And then they don't.
And
it's not even like this big, huge, climactic ending. It's just they can't paddle anymore, and they just dip.
Most horrifying shark movie I ever watched was The Reef.
Oh, see, I didn't watch that one either.
The Reef is scary as shit.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that one.
The footage looks like real shark footage.
Oh god, that would fucking freak me out.
It's really creepy.
That would
really
freak me out.
And even this one from last year was a good fun movie too. 47 Meters Down.
Oh,
you watch
okay.
that one?
No, I've never even heard. Oh, that's why, because Mandy Moore's in it.
It's actually really good in it.
That was a really good movie too. It came out the same summer as The Shallows.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch.
I flipped the spine on that one just because I think Claire Holt is much hotter.
All right, fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be my list.
So yeah,
Open Water.
Jaws, Deep Blue Sea,
yeah.
Open Water. That's good.
Deep
Mine
Blue
would be
Sea,
The Shallows.
Deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark's fin.
The shark's hat.
A shark's hat.
The shark's hat. I always thought it was shark's fin, but when you read the lyrics, my head's like a shark's hat.
My hand is like a shark's hat.
Yep.
That is even dumber.
I know.
LLY.
LL Cool. Lady
I'm gonna,
Love.
you know what?
Lady Love.
Yeah, ladies love Cool James. I'm still gonna just say its hand is like a shark's fin.
Sounds better.
It makes more sense because, like, look, it kind of looks like a shark's fin.
Shark's fin. No.
This doesn't look like a shark's hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, this kind of reminds me of Coneheads now. Thomas Jane. That was an early Thomas Jane movie.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. That was probably. Yeah, that was the movie where I was like, I love Thomas Jane.
Yeah, because I mean, everyone loves LL Cool J, but I remember watching that movie and I loved how at the end, Thomas Jane and LL Cool J are the ones that live.
Yeah.
The chick gets it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I've never seen that before,
Mm-hmm.
and the black guy makes it to the end, and especially because it's the joke throughout the movie where he's like, "Well, I'm dead," because you know. But I mean, even just the fact that these sharks got smarter and were now herding the humans
again
to get out.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Not a good movie, but super fun.
You know what?
Super fun.
I remember when we first watched it, I loved it, and I thought it was awesome. I still think it's awesome.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's
awesome, but I mean, if people are going to like, hey, that would not be at an award show. No, it wouldn't.
But why does it have to be?
Of all shark movies, Jaws is probably the only one that would make it.
Yeah, like even if you re-released it today, it's the only one that would actually, you know.
Jaws is Jaws.
Especially because now, even though you still keep all the practical effects, you can use the CGI to edit out some of the stuff, like the cushion.
Yeah.
You know? Stuff like
I remember
that.
the first time I watched Jaws, I was a little kid, and my dad brought it home. My dad brought it home. We were all, I was probably, I guess, 10 or something. So my brother and sister were like, 7, 6 or something. When Dad comes home from Lepanins.
Hey, Lepanins!
Yeah, Lepanins. Run to the VHSs.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes,
Oh,
you guys.
Oh, my God.
You gotta watch it. He's doing the tube grin.
I was just gonna
He's
say,
doing the tube grin.
He's doing his fucking,
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip you when we're friggin' on the boat.
He puts it on and it's doom. He's just looking at us. He's not looking at the movie. He's like, I'm gonna ruin your lives right now.
Oh my God, yeah.
And my mom's going, Dad, you shouldn't be showing this. No, they're gonna love this.
They're gonna love this.
We lived in the country. We had a well under our house. For 2 weeks, I had nightmares that a shark was gonna jump through my floor because I was in the basement.
Little did you know
Yes.
that that's actually the premise for Ghost Shark.
I saw that.
Puddle of water, shark comes out of it.
Yeah.
Why? Ghost Shark.
Ghost shark.
Man,
They also
every shit pile.
House shark too. They got house shark.
House Shark. What was another one? Octo Shark.
Octo shark versus Mega Octopus.
And Octo Shark, I remember it's an amalgamation of an actual shark
Mm-hmm.
and an octopus.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched it kill a man by slitting its throat.
Oh.
Instead of using octopus arm to put it in his mouth and eat him,
Yeah.
it went slit
Wow, this is
and then fucking left him. I was like, what the shit?
just hunting for game.
Oh
I like
my god.
it. I
Yeah,
like
just
Octo Shark.
trophies. Just
Yeah.
trophies. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all.
So yeah, the Meg.
The Meg.
If you want to have a lot of fun, watch the Meg.
Yep.
Jason Statham, he's half naked the whole movie, ladies. So
Yeah, for the most of the movie, you get to
lots of
see
joy.
pretty much all of the
yeah, ham.
States ham.
Oh, yeah. If he nicknamed his dick that'd be funny.
At this point, he has to.
He's got
Because
it.
he's a big fan of Geek
Jason
Man.
Statham,
He's a big fan of Geek Man.
can't
So
be
from
Jason.
this point now, he's going to be like,
States ham.
I can't do his accent, but he'll just be like, would you like some of the States ham? And on that note, we're out! Boom!
These pancakes are delicious.